In this video, we'll be using dimensional analysis to complete the following conversion. How many microliters are in 4.5 liters? Well, here's our metric prefixes. And let's start this problem like we start all dimensional analysis problems. Start by writing the given, 4.5 liters. Now you know that it's going to be the given times a conversion factor, and then that will give us a goal. So now we have to figure out what is the conversion factor. Well, we want to know how many microliters, that's here, are in 4.5 liters. Liters is our base unit. So what's the conversion factor between micro and the base unit? Well, you can see that micro means a millionth. It's very small, so it takes a million microliters to equal 1 liter. That's what I've written out here. 1 liter equals 10 to the 6th microliters. So we need a million of these small microliters to equal 1 liter. Now you may have noticed that this is to the positive 6 and this is to the negative 6. Well, you could also write it like this. This would be fine as well. 1 microliter equals 10 to the minus 6 liters. Now let's make sure that this makes sense too. 1 microliter is really, really small. So that would be equal to only a millionth of a liter. So that does make sense. 1 millionth of 1 liter is equal to 1 microliter. And a million microliters is equal to 1 liter. So make sure that your conversion factors are equivalent quantities. 1 liter equals a million microliters, or 1 microliter equals a millionth of a liter. So either one of these conversion factors will work. You'll only need one. I just selected both just this one time so you could see how it's done. Use whichever one makes sense to you. To me, this conversion makes more sense because I know that micro is small, so I know I need a million of these small things to equal one of these big things. So let's plug that in. Now what goes where? Which one of these goes in the numerator and which one goes in the denominator? You'll remember we discussed that if there's a unit in the numerator and that same unit appears in the denominator, then they will cancel out. So I've arranged the conversion factor in this fashion, so liters will cancel out. So in your calculator, do 4.5 times 10 to the 6th, and the answer is 4.5 times 10 to the 6th microliters. Now, just for the sake of illustration, let's repeat this problem using this conversion factor. Same way as before. Start off by writing your given. We have liters in the numerator, so we want to get liters in the denominator. So the liters should cancel. And of course, we get the same answer. So once again, these are the things you want to do every time. Immediately, write your given. Secondly, ensure that your units in the numerator will cancel the units in the denominator. And thirdly, make sure that your conversion factor, that both numbers are equivalent to each other. That's a big mistake that students make. So make sure that these are equal to one another. Make sure that the units cancel, and start by writing your given. If you do those things every time, it will be a winner every time.